I go to bed. I wake up the next morning on Sunday, and Twitter is just, obviously Oiler fans are irate. They're going crazy. Yeah. And because I know that this guy, how does he know 19,000 miles away that this song has significance to us? I tweet out, as a pro sports DJ, I feel for Shippy. That's his name, DJ Shippy, Dallas Star DJ. We are always trying to find new ways to troll the opposing team. In this situation, he probably had no idea about the meaning behind La Bamba. Most teams win songs, like I said, are just generic happy tunes. Honest mistake. And he quote tweets my tweet and says, I'm sorry, Oilers fans. If I knew what I know now about the significance of La Bamba to your franchise and your fan base, I certainly would have not played it. I thought it was just a happy, fun win song. Thank you to all the Oilers fans who have been so understanding. Much love. And boom, he doubles down with
a donation.
I
love it.
To the Ben Stelter Foundation
Ben
right
Stelter
there.
Fund,
Stelter Foundation.
Yeah.
And amazing, right? But the one thing I will say is this is something that you have to be careful about these days. Before the bubble, there was a lot of trolling going on. Now I notice with DJs in all sports, it's kind of like situational stuff, comedy, like just mental health, everything out there. Like there's not a lot of like going directly at players with songs and stuff like that. It's more like you're trying to get the fans to laugh or get engaged or be happy, right? But I will say, like, you have to be careful, especially in the playoffs, when you do something like this. Shippy, I'm sure he'll think about this next time. When you do something like this, you're kind of, in effect, speaking for the organization.
Well, and I wanted to talk to you about this in the chat. Alberta Girl says the Oilers don't own that song, and it's ridiculous that all these Oiler fans have their shorts in a knot. Tracy just says, very cool of that DJ to make a donation, and I agree. Egg says that was a good outcome. I 100% agree. But it speaks to a bigger thing as well, which is now with social media and like just the huge increase. You look at the following. I mean, sports teams, a lot of sports franchises have followings in the millions on Twitter and Instagram. And a lot of times you have, and I'm not saying this to take away from the people that run the social accounts, because the people that are brilliant at this are brilliant at this, but they're not exactly the general managers or the president of hockey operations, right? They are relatively speaking, junior level employees that are speaking to potentially millions of people on behalf of the organizations. And sometimes some of the stuff that I see tweeted or some of the stuff I see posted, now people will say I'm like stodgy, I'm old school, what have you, but I'm going like, is that, if I see a tweet and I go, is that really the position of the Vegas Golden Knights? Is that the position of the Dallas Stars organization, starting at ownership and all the way down? Now you'll roll your eyes and say, oh, like now we got to run our tweets past the president of hockey ops every
probably.
time. Well,
but I'm sure they have a boss and then their boss above that, and it goes up the chain.
And people will say, well, you're going to lose the spontaneity. You're going to lose the magic and the secret sauce. And to a certain degree, that's true. But I also do think it's nuts that, you know, professionals in their like mid-20s are speaking with these major megaphones on behalf of multi-billion-dollar sports organizations,
and it can be super detrimental to everything that has to do with the fan base. So I'm in a Facebook group called Pro Sports DJs. Basically, to get in, you got to be a pro sports DJ, and I'm in there. And so Shippy's in there. That's where I got this kind of screenshot that I put up saying, hey, guys, look, he'd apologized, and he feels horrible about it. But even in there, the pro sports guys, a lot of guys were like, hey, man, this is just kind of a lesson to you when you play a song and it's based on like trolling or getting at someone. And it's not just a generic, fun, happy, energetic song. You're basically speaking for the organization. I had another guy there comment on the same post, because we're all like giving him support saying, hey, no problem. And one guy's like, another thing, man, like you probably shouldn't play this till you've clinched the series. Like
dude.
This is something that
I know
the players, the executive level of this team could be like, man, what are you doing? Do you not know about karma and about people who are just freaked out about what you do in hockey? Like everyone is so paranoid during the playoffs, and
there's so much superstition.
And the other guy, the guy said after that, but would you even want to troll them after you've beat them? Because now it's like you take grace, you be humble, you've beaten them. So one guy in there was like, I would have avoided this altogether.